Kelly. All right, so today I am going to set up a listing for temporary housing directory. All right, so the temporary housing directory is actually a website that insurance companies use whenever they're looking for housing to place their clients in. So, for example, if someone had a fire, if someone had something that destroyed their house, some natural disaster, something that happened where their house is inhabitable, the insurance company will put them in temporary housing. This is the company that the insurance companies contact, or maybe one of the companies. I can't say it's the only one, but it's one of the companies that insurance companies contact to find temporary housing for their clients, okay, or their customers. All right, so I am going to take a look at this right now. I kind of glanced through the website already, but I went over to the menu where it says forms and it says property submit. So I am going to submit this. All right, so let me scroll down and it's just asking me for my information. So let me put that in. Okay, so rental property name. I am going to say North, just the name of the street. Okay, we're going to put in the address. Number of bedrooms will be 2. Bathroom is going to be, if I can select it, 1 bathroom. Square feet is going to be 942 square feet. Pets, no. Okay, rates. So this one, we're going to say 2,400. Lease term months, we're going to say 3. Additional comments, no additional comments. And I'm going to submit that one. Okay, it seems like that's it. Let me check my email and see if I've received anything. All right, so it looks like that is all to it. And if I receive an email or something else, then I'll give you guys an update. All right. Okay, so I submitted a request to temporary housing directory and nothing really happened. I didn't see anything. I didn't receive a confirmation, an email, or anything. So it's been about a week. And I am just going to call them and see what they say. I'm just going to ask, like, did you receive the request? What is the procedure? And just see what they say. So let's call.
Thank you for calling Temporary Housing Directory.
My name is Kelly, and I submitted my property to be a part of your directory about a week ago. And I didn't receive like a confirmation or anything like that. So I was just wondering, what is the process and if you even received it?
Let me take a look just for a moment. It does not give you a confirmation. There's some things that we've been trying to get the IT guys to work on because when you click it, all the information just goes away.
Yeah.
And then you don't know, you go, did I do it? And so we've had some where we have like 5 or 6 people that are saying they've got entries because they put it in 5 or 6 times. So I apologize for that.
Okay.
Just one moment. Let's see. All right. What city and state is that in?
St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay. Let me try looking it up by the zip code. May I get that from you?
63144.
Well, apparently it didn't take it. May I go ahead and get it and I'll put it in for you?
Okay. The address again is 91.
All right. And how many bedrooms and baths is that?
2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom.
Okay, so that is a townhome?
Condo.
Okay, condo. Is that a single story or a 2-story?
It's a single story.
Okay. I always ask because sometimes we get people who either are hurt or they have mobility issues.
Oh yeah, this one's on the first floor.
Okay, that's wonderful. And what is the rental rate on that?
2,400.
2,400. See, and is that unfurnished?
It's furnished.
Ooh, nice. And would you ever consider shorter term leases, like 3 or 6 months?
Oh yes. So at least I need at least 3 months.
Okay. And this is not a deal breaker, but I always just ask, just in case somebody has them, would you ever consider a pet?
In that property, I prefer not to.
Okay, no pets. That's not a problem. And then what do they do for parking?
So there's a parking space in front of the building,
Okay.
and it's really right in front of the door.
Oh, that's good. I was entering one where they couldn't park. It was an apartment community. They didn't have any parking there, but they could rent a place to park a block away.
Ooh.
And I went, what?
Right.
So I figured, oh my gosh, carrying groceries for a block.
Right.
All right. And what is your deposit and your cleaning fee?
So the deposit would be 1,200.
1,200. Okay.
And the cleaning fee is 200.
Okay, 200. All right. And Kellie, do you want them to call this number that you're calling me on?
If they can, I can give you another number.
Okay.
It's
all right. And may I get an email address for you, Kellie?
admin.
Okay. I'm going to put this out. I found a link to it on realtor.com, and it seems to have some pretty good pictures. I'll put that out to everybody and let them know that this is available now, correct?
Well, actually, this will be available the beginning of June. Someone is in there now.
Okay. You might want to just call me.
Okay.
Toward like maybe the 20th of May, and just say, hey, Randy, if you don't have anybody in there, just say, hey, my month's coming up, and I'll throw it out to everybody just to remind them.
Okay, so
they do look at the database, but sometimes it helps you go, oh, cool, this is ready.
Okay. So basically, contact you. Do you have a direct line or extension?
I do.
So basically, the process is people submit online if it works. And then you all put it in a database. But so I have several properties, and I'm continuing to get more properties that I use as a temporary housing for traveling medical professionals. So that's why I'm like, it won't be available until this date. But I'm open to, including people who are facing a disaster and have to have a place to stay. So just each time, So each time I have a property that's open, I should just call you instead, or try to submit it online again?
I don't trust it now that you did it and it didn't show up.
Okay.
So may I give you my email?
Okay.
And then that way you can just email me and say, hey, this, we just bought this one. We're getting it ready. It'll be ready on this date. I'll have it in the database where they can find it. My email is
and then how long does it, well, I guess it varies. So typically, how long does it take for properties to be filled?
It just all depends on what's going on at that particular time. We have certain times when we're just going crazy. And then sometimes it's quiet.
Okay. And is there a certain area maybe right now that's in need, because I can put it out to people and see if they can provide some information or provide housing to you?
Well, just the other day I had somebody in St. Louis, but they had a big house, so they wanted a big 6-bedroom home.
Okay. So typically people normally want larger properties?
It all depends how many people are in the family. So that's why we have all the different ones. When we get somebody that calls in, we talk to the policy. We've already gotten the how long they're going to be out from their adjuster. Then we call the policyholder, and we say, okay, what are you needing? And some people who come from a big 4 or 5 bedroom home, but the kids have all moved, they're happy. Just give me in a 2 or 3 bedroom.
Okay.
And so that's fine. And then we call you to say, hey, Kelly, is your home on this address? Is it available right now? And if it is, then we have the policyholder go out and take a look. If the policyholder likes it, they'll fill out the rental application. And we do tell them we're paying the rent to Kelly each month, but she needs to know who you are, that you don't have evictions, you haven't left someplace owing money, and that you don't have anything in your background that would cause her concern. And then once they do that, since yours is furnished, we don't have to arrange for furniture to be delivered. But if utilities are not included, they'll put utilities over into their name. And the day that they move in, they'll sign the tenant-landlord lease with you, and then we can send you a separate payment agreement that exactly mirrors what we just discussed, and that would just be between my company and you, showing that we'll be paying rent directly to you each month.
Okay, so would I be responsible for the background check and credit check, or would you all do that first?
It'd be you because we don't have the ability to do that.
Okay. I just wanted to double check. Okay, so I would take care of.
I know some people that advertise on Trulia or Zillow.
Uh-huh.
There's a thing, apply now, and you can do it there. So, but I don't know anything about that. I know there's a fee for it, but I don't know.
Oh, well, yeah, I know how to do it. I just wanted to make sure I knew the process.
Yes.
So whenever, if anybody comes my way, then I know what I need to do. And typically, do you know like how long people usually stay in housing, or that varies as well?
If it's a water thing, it's 2 to 3 months.
Okay.
Usually. If it is a fire, depending on the insurance companies, there are some insurance companies that are extremely conservative in their estimates, and they know you can't get back in a house in 3 months if your house burned down, but they tell us to look for 3 months. And we keep telling them, if we went 6 months, it would be less expensive than asking somebody to do 3 months. But they just sort of dig their heels in now because they don't want to take that chance that they can move home in 5 and they have to pay for something where they're not living. So they would rather do the shorter term and then go month by month.
Okay.
But then sometimes I may call you and say, Kelly, we've got a 6-monther. And that means that's a big problem, something really big. And so it's going to take probably 7 or 8 months.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that helps me a lot understand this whole process. This is the first time, I'm doing it. So I was like, well, let me just call and see what's going on and, all of that. And you've been very, very helpful.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm sorry it didn't go through, but it will go through for me.
Well, that's good. That's good. Well, thank you. I don't want to take up too much of your time, and you enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. Thank you, Kelly.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay, so you heard that. So it helps. It's good to do your due diligence. It's good to follow up on things because things happen. It's technology. I know technology has failed on me many times, so I'm glad I called. I got some useful information. You all heard everything. So if you all have any properties out there that you might be wanting to put on the temporary housing directory, you can try to submit it online and see what happens. And that's it. All right. Hopefully that helps. Talk to you guys later.